Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Please watch all my SQL interview series where you will get the answer of all ask interview question. It will help you to clear the interview of SQLs. So today's topic is how SQL engine perform SQL executions. This is a very fundamental question from the SQL server side. How SQL decided which clause run where and when. So before jump into the SSMS, you would have think how this is running, right, in backend. So we let me go one by one. We have many clauses like we have select clause, we have where clause, we have from clause, we have having clause, we having a order by clause. So there are many clauses being used in SQL servers. So let's take a real-time example for the human body. Our eyes are blinking, right? Continuously on particular time. So are you manually doing that? No, right? So your head, mind is deciding how and when it going to blink. Correct? So you correlate on that, it automatic work. Once you wake up, your eyes are blinking. So same way, we have a setup statement is being done once you execute the query. Okay. So let's jump to second slide where I have mentioned all the process to run the SQL queries. So we have mostly six steps. So I'll go brief about all the step one by one. So first step is your getting data. So you have a suppose table. So table being used before from clause, correct? So suppose you have one table or you have many tables. In that case, you have many table. We have join clause being used there. So first step would be getting data. That would be one table or many tables using joins. Second step is your raw filter. Means how many row we are going to filter it out. For that we have a where clause. Once we use a where clause for particular condition, or suppose we are want to filter the salary greater than 1000. So we have to use where clause. That means we are doing row filters. Means it go each row and give the check the filter is applicable or not, and it will give the result set. Third step would be grouping. Grouping means we have a group by clause. Group by, as name suggests, we have to do make a bundle of some data. Let's take example. We have a department table, column in the table. So in department we have HR department, we have sales department, we have finance department. So suppose we have HR department 3 employee, sales we have 10. So it will do bundling of club of those data. Okay. So it called a group by clause. Fourth step is the group filter. On top of that, let's I'm just continuously taking that example of employee where we have average salary of those employee. So we have done group by based on department, and I want average salary of particular department. Okay, HR have 50,000 is average salary means summation of 3 employee divided by 3 we are taking a group average. So I want to find those department greater than where average salary is greater than 25,000. So how we do that? We have to use having clause. Please keep in mind having clause must use after the group by clause. So in fourth step, we do the data filtration. We done group by, but how we select those data, right? We have the output, how we return the expression or on the previous steps. So we have a select clause. So we have to use select clause. After all the transformation has done, we have done group by, we have done where clause, we have joins. Then what is output? It should come on select statements. Okay. So we have completed six till fifth steps. Now sixth step, once your data come on the particular set, and then we have to do arrange the data. So we have to do order by or pagination. Okay, or limit or offset. You can use anything. So I take example order by. Order by is most frequently used because we want our data to be sorted That means we have a readable format of your data. So we can arrange the order by in the last. After select statement, order by clause will run. Okay. I think, I hope you got better understanding. Let's jump to SSMS for your practical session. So, so I have mentioned all the clauses here. You can see. Okay, I'll explain one by one. So we'll take example of employee table where we have 10 rows. Okay, we have ID column, we have name, and we have salary, and we have a department. Okay, so I have used from clause. From we have one table. Okay, I mentioned join. You can make a join here. Join we can take later, because if you add join, there are multiple condition will come, multiple question comes. So I'll take a basic fundamental to understand what is the order to execute your clauses. So let's take example. We have from and we have select, means we have written the statement and we have used taken from one table. Okay. Now we what the next step? I want the filter data where salary is more than 10,000. Okay, greater than 10,000. Can I run the query? Let's see the output. So we have six employee where salary is greater than 10,000 now. Okay, you getting my point? Okay. So here it goes one by one in each row and it given the output for you. Okay, so where clause is quite simple, where you just filter the data based on your one condition and it go row by row. Next clause is group by clause. Group by clause we have column called department. So what I have done, I have done group by, and what basically I want a department number. Okay, just keep in mind what column you put in the group by, you should select on department. We select clause. Okay, now what I want average salary for department. So what it will do, it will give the department name. Okay, 1001 as one department, 2002 is a second department, and these are dictionary. So I will get four department, five department. Okay, and we'll get a average salary. Okay, for all department. Let me run the query. You can see I got the output based on your department. Let me give average salary and all, yes, so you will understand what is column refer to. Okay, you can understand this department, this is average salary. Okay, now second, fourth step would be our group filter. Group filter means we have to use having clause. What I discussed, having clause will use after group by clause, that's the one condition, and I want a group operators, means average salary is my group operator, right? I have done average salary for each department, right? I have average salary here. Now what I want to do average salary, I want to do average salary based on where a salary is, average salary of the department is 10,000. So average salary 101 is 13,500, average of 1003 department is 12,000. So I want that. Let's make some change. I want the average salary more than 11,000. Okay. So I got a department where average salary is more than 11,000. I hope I make my point. Next clause I have to use order by. As I mentioned, once you get the data based on that data set, it apply order by based on your statement. So I want order by based on department, but I want descend because it's already ascending. I will do on descending order. Okay. For the taken example, I am doing this. You can see it got sorted based on descending order. So I hope you got the understanding how to answer the question. So you have to answer. We have six steps to follow for SQL query operator, where first step would be taking data using from. Second step would be row filter from where clause. Third step grouping, right? We have to group based on group by clause. We have a group filter having. Post group by we have to do if we have operation on group filter. Group insult means once your group decided, on top of that, if you take want to take some action, you have to do that. And fifth is a common, we have to retrieve the data, means you have returned the statement or based on your previous expressions. So these are five, fifth step, and sixth step is order by. Once your data is retrieved, then you have to operate your order by based on your requirement. So I hope this video help you out to understand it SQL interview and fundamental interviews. Please, so thank you for watching the channel. Please hit the bell icon